Their final journey begins at industrial scale. Each vehicle is handled as raw material, not scrap. Every fluid is captured, separated, and recorded. Power sources are isolated, contained, and cleared. Once cleared, structure becomes the priority. Even safety systems require controlled shutdown.
Flow replaces individuality at industrial scale.
This is where recycling truly begins.
Once stripped, only steel remains. Clean, aged, worn, and ready.
Movement now shifts from yard to controlled interior flow. Alignment is corrected before force is applied. Safety systems frame every transition. Scale emerges as individual shells join the system. Time leaves its signature on steel. Condition is assessed before transformation begins. Motion is calculated, not rushed. Even decay becomes part of the process. Order is imposed before destruction. Energy is stored, waiting for release. The next stage will change steel forever. Destruction here is engineered, not improvised. Grip is established before force is released. Steel collapses under controlled pressure. Impact replaces compression. Structure breaks down into raw material. Size is enforced through repetition. Uniform flow prepares material for separation. Magnetism reveals steel. What is not steel moves forward.
Destruction becomes a controlled rhythm. Destruction becomes a controlled rhythm. Surface contamination is removed through motion.
After fragmentation, steel enters refinement.
Non-ferrous elements are targeted next.
Surface contamination is removed through motion. Anything outside specification is corrected.
Physics performs the separation.
Precision replaces probability. Machines confirm what force has prepared. Prepared steel enters the heart of transformation. Flow control protects the system. Energy is introduced with precision. Purity increases with every stage. Steel is now prepared for rebirth. Stability signals readiness. Steel yields to temperature. Structure dissolves into uniformity. Contaminants are removed at temperature. Chemistry completes the transformation. Temperature confirms readiness. And being. Steel flows into its next form. Liquid steel is ready for shaping. Flow is released under exact control. Flow is released under exact control. Stability is engineered before solidification. Solid form begins at the surface. Motion protects the forming structure. Temperature is driven down with force. Geometry is maintained under load. Liquid memory is removed from steel. Data confirms readiness. Length is defined with precision. Form is finalized by fire. Steel has taken its shape. Recycled car steel now enters preparation. Recycled steel is inspected without compromise. Oxidation from heat is erased by force. Imperfections are identified before deformation.
Recycling demands refinement, not shortcuts.
Heat is balanced before pressure is applied.
Geometry decides what rolls forward. Direction is locked before force begins.
Recycled steel earns its next form. Preparation ends where transformation begins. Momentum replaces mass.
Precision is enforced digitally.
Refinement replaces reduction.
Cooling locks in performance.
Recycled steel meets modern standards.
Efficiency defines scale.
Steel is shaped for industry.
Form becomes product. Old cars now exist as new steel.
After force, proof begins.
Strength is measured beneath the surface. Precision exposes what eyes cannot see. Geometry confirms control.
Proof sometimes requires sacrifice.
Performance is quantified, not assumed. Chemistry validates recycling discipline. Recycled steel earns its identity.
Recycled steel is now trusted steel.
Human judgment completes verification.
Protection begins before steel leaves the plant. Durability is preserved for the journey ahead.
Identity follows steel everywhere it goes.
Scale is managed through structure.
One material serves many worlds.
Every movement is calculated.
Steel prepares to travel beyond the factory.
Recycling scales beyond borders.
Old cars now support new structures.
One material becomes many solutions.
And this is how modern factories turn old cars into new steel.